Hello again and welcome back for some more English language. And this lesson is a continuation of what we started in the last lesson where we learnt the third conditional. If I had known, I wouldn't have gone, where we are expressing a form of regret. And in fact, in this lesson, I want to show you another form of regret, which is very common in English. And in the last episode, you had a very good example of poor Sarah, who is expressing her regrets. She said, I wish I had been more careful. I wish I had checked everything more carefully, you know, when the pub burnt down. So she starts the sentence with, I wish, and that's her desire. A desire that she would like to have fulfilled. It's too late. So we use wish to express desires like that. Let me give you an example in the present tense. I can say, I'm fat, and I have a desire which is to become thinner. So I would say, I wish I were thinner. Let's look at the screen and I'll help you with this, because we can use wish in the present and also in the past, so the grammar form changes. Let's first look at how we use it in the present. I say I'm fat, I'm overweight, all right? So my wish is, I wish I were thinner. Now this is very interesting because it's an example of the subjunctive in English. Now, the subjunctive has disappeared from the language, but only in this case do we use it. We don't say, I wish I was, but I wish I were thinner. Okay, so an important exception, that. Another example is, I don't know how to cook, and I have a desire, a wish to change that. So I could say, I wish I knew how to cook. Notice that the verb know goes into the past, simple past. I wish I knew how to cook. She can't speak another language. So the girl can't speak another language. She has a desire. She says she wishes she could speak another language. So we're in the present. She wishes, I wish, you wish, he wishes. She could in the simple past, all right? She wishes she could. So that is a present desire that you have. If, in the case of Sarah, your desire is in the past, which often becomes then a regret, the grammatical form changes. Have a look. I didn't buy that car. Now imagine you see a car, it's a bit like my house. You see a car and you don't buy it, and then you regret it. You think, I wish, in the present, I had bought. Now you remember the past perfect. We looked at it in the two previous lessons. Here it is again. I wish I had bought. We contract it and it becomes I'd. Okay? Now be careful, because I'd, when it's contracted in English, could be I would or I had. Now would never be followed by the past participle. So you can tell if it's had because the past participle follows. All right, so I wish I'd bought it. All right, another example. She spent so much money last year, and now she's got problems. So she wishes she hadn't spent so much money. All right, past perfect. He didn't come to the performance. That's the situation. His desire in the past. He wishes he'd come to the performance. Or I could say, I wish he'd come to the performance. All right? One more. We lost the tickets. They wish they hadn't lost the tickets. Okay? So that is an important verb, wish. It's important because often we want to express our desires both in the present, I wish I were thinner, and also in the past, I wish I had studied more languages. All right, so when you want to use wish, think, is it present, is it past? And then choose the correct grammar form. Great. So I wish I had met you earlier. We could have done a lot of language together. But I look forward to seeing you next lesson. Okay? Bye.